Hello everyone, I am Lohit Aditya and you are watching Forgotten Heroes of Our Motherland. Today I bring you the story of a man the world should have never forgotten. A soldier whose courage in 1962 turned an impossible defeat into a legend. He was Major Haripal Kaushik, and trust me, what he did on those icy Himalayan cliffs will leave you speechless. Imagine standing with just two platoons surrounded on three sides, outnumbered by an enemy battalion, artillery raining from above, snow blinding your eyes, radio lines dead, your man exhausted. Most commanders would order retreat, but Haripal Kaushik didn't. He said, हम पीछे नहीं हटेंगे जब तक सांस चलती है बॉर्डर चलती है means we will not step back. As long as we breathe, India stands. Born in Punjab in 1934, he grew up tough, disciplined, and deeply patriotic. He excelled in sports and NCC before joining the Indian Military Academy. He was commissioned into 4 Sikh Regiment, known for bravery since the British era. He quickly became known for calm decision-making under pressure. He even fought earlier counter-insurgency operations which shaped his leadership style, like aggressive, sharp instincts, never losing morale. By 1962, he was a young but seasoned officer, ready for history. NEFA, now also called as Arunachal Pradesh. There, the Chinese PLA had already begun crossing Indian posts, communication lines failing, weather brutal, Indian troops stretched thin. Haripal Kaushik was posted in the Kameng Sector, a place soldiers called the Valley of No Return. He and his men were sent near Bridge 1, one of the most critical points. Losing it meant losing the entire front. Little did they know, a Chinese attack force nearly 10 times larger was already moving towards them. Before we reach the final battle, we must understand the terrain Kaushik was defending. One of the crucial regions was the Kameng Sector, known then as Kameng by many soldiers at the time. This sector was a maze of deep valleys, steep mountains, and narrow ridgelines. A single mistake meant falling hundreds of feet into freezing rivers below. Roads didn't exist. Supplies had to be carried on backs. Yet this impossible terrain led directly into Tezpur, the heart of Assam. If Kameng fell, the entire northeast would open for Chinese invasion. And it was here, amidst these razor-sharp ridges, that Haripal Kaushik's leadership became legendary. Holding even a small ridge meant saving thousands of Indian civilians. Losing a ridge meant losing an entire district. This was not just a battle for land, it was a battle for India's doorway, and Kaushik knew it. Early morning, fog rising, Indian scouts spot movement. Not one, not two, but entire Chinese companies advancing. Before the Indians could reinforce, PLA forces launched a sudden pre-dawn assault with automatic weapons and mortars. But Kaushik didn't panic. He lifted his binoculars, surveyed fire zones, and shouted, Section 1, right flank hold. Section 2, fire on my command. Means hold position. Nobody fires until I find their weak point. This calmness saved lives. Friends, now I'm gonna tell you that what were the tactics used by Kaushik. Strategy 1. Kill zone funnel. He let the Chinese enter a narrow valley before opening fire, maximizing Indian accuracy and minimizing ammo usage. Strategy 2. High ground reversal. The Chinese thought that they had height advantage, but Kaushik sent a small fire team to a hidden ledge above, turning the advantage back on them. Strategy 3. Rotational rifle sections. He switched frontline troops every few minutes, preventing fatigue. Strategy 4. Deception. He ordered rifles to fire from different ridges, tricking the Chinese into thinking India had more troops. Even with just 2 platoons, the Chinese attack began to stall. Friends, before we continue, if you love these deep, untold stories of our forgotten heroes, please like this video, subscribe, and comment Jai Hind to support our mission. Your support helps me bring more real legends to light. Now let's come back to our story. But suddenly, enemy reinforcements arrived. Machine guns, mortars, snowbirds everywhere. Kaushik's radio operator gets hit. Communications dead. Yet Kaushik crawls ridge to ridge, shouting orders himself. At one point, a Chinese squad tries to flank. Kaushik personally leads a counter-attack with just 8 men and pushes them back. His uniform torn, face bleeding, but his voice steady. Hold the line. India is behind us. By late afternoon, Kaushik's ammunition is nearly empty. Chinese waves keep coming. His men look at him, and one of his men told him, "Sir, what now?" But Kaushik answered quietly, "As long as we stand, the enemy will fear stepping forward." The Chinese soon realized the Indians won't break. They began retreating to regroup. Major Haripal Kaushik holds the position against impossible odds, against superior numbers, against brutal terrain. He becomes one of the rare officers recommended for the Veer Chakra for gallantry in 1962. His leadership became a teaching chapter in many infantry schools. Young officers still study his techniques. His soldiers remembered him as a commander who never hid behind cover. India remembers him as the Lion of Kameng. Today, very few people know his name, but because of warriors like him, the map of India still stands as it is. So, as we remember Major Haripal Kaushik, let us also bow to every soldier who stood on those freezing mountains with nothing but courage in their hearts. Until next time, Jai Hind.